Well, hello. On tonight's show, Mike is going to show us the winners of round 2 and the new matchups for round 3 of Cover Combat 11 Pick 3 edition. Welcome to your favorite cover art loving battle simulating live stream, Cover Combat by Xcellar Comics. I, of course, am just one of your regular Cover Combat voters, but the two men that do all the work for Cover Combat are in the room, thank God. First up is Patrick.
Hey, happy Combat Day. I don't do much of the work, so.
Happy Combat Day. I know, but you know, it's still part. I do literally nothing. Mike, but the man who does 97% of the work is also here. Michael.
Howdy, everybody. Sorry
Howdy.
for the late start. I know most of the kids, their bedtime's like 11 minutes, so let's burn through this so they can see it.
Yeah, sorry, we've had some technical issues tonight getting rolling. That's why we are so late. But of course, as I cannot take any credit for doing any of the work with Cover Combat besides from voting, I also cannot take any of the blame in this the situation for us being late.
Yeah.
But neither does Mike. It's all just, you know.
Yeah.
What are the two phrases? Gremlins, and then what's the other one? Oh, Ghosts in the Machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, let's get right to it then, since we are so late. Your screen is up and waiting for you, Mike.
Okay. Sorry, we have a new collar for our dog, and it has a lock on it. Emily was having some difficulty getting that thing off of there. But
why are you taking the collar off?
We don't keep it on him whenever he's not on the leash.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Especially in the backyard, the way he blasts through the azaleas and all that stuff, he'll get caught up on something.
Oh, okay.
I do have to give a big thanks to Patrick because he is my proofreader, and he helps me out whenever my fingers start typing faster than my brain works.
Right.
But anyway, let's shut that music off. Right? Please. That's on 11 out of 100.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Here, just for craps and giggles. Put it on 100 and play it real quick.
I'd have to edit, and I'd have to back out of here and edit. But
you put it on 11 when you made it. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I will do 100 just to see what it says.
I want to hear that. Yeah.
The next show we're gonna have, because I can set it up per panel, so I'll have one of the screens at 100.
Okay.
And it better be really loud. If 11 is like that, speakers better be smoking and sizzling.
Well, that's the other thing I failed to mention. I wanted to tell everybody tonight. I'll probably mention it on the live stream on Saturday too, but I don't think we're going to have Karen services for a while now due to a new schedule. So everybody's just going to have to deal with our any faulty background production that happens is going to be totally my fault. And the reason you reminded me of this, talking about this volume thing, that I don't know whether you could tell the volume was super loud when I did the origin clapping, but let's test this out real quick because that's what everybody's here for. I've got this on 34. Now
Yeah.
let's see what happens with StreamYard at 100.
Yep.
Or
That's
maybe
me.
28.
Try 11.
I don't think we'll be able to hear it. Here's 11.
Oh yeah, that's weak.
Yeah, I think 25 maybe. Yeah, there you go. That's good.
That's good,
Okay.
yeah, right there.
All right, enough of that. Sorry, Mike.
All
Go ahead.
So everyone's looking at the these are the possible prizes. This is the prize pool. If one of the claim covers is victorious, the claimant gets to choose one of these as their prize.
And what's our status currently on that?
Yep, going into this round right here, 6 claimed covers are here. So we'll get through these and we'll see if all 6 make their way through to round 3.
Very nice. I pitched this hard on the Whatnot show on Friday, trying to tell people for Cover Combat 12, our prizes are great. So anyway.
Yep. Maybe throw this up there on the
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Say, hey, here's a list of what we do. But yeah, so I'm pulling for these 6 covers to make it through. I definitely want to give one of these prizes away, as I'm sure you two want to do as well.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get to the first matchup so we can see round 3. I'm excited to see round 3. First up, Catwoman 58, Gabriel Dorado versus Strange number 4, Lee Garbett. And I didn't do percentages. Son of a gun. And I'm bad at math. Usually takes me forever to do them.
You know what? Just, as long as we're being honest here and transparent, just totally spitball it. Literally, just go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to say 90% went to the winner. No.
Oh, wow. Dang.
No. But say I'm bad with math. 55%.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that close. It's that close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of like 90s, 75s, 50s, 25s.
Okay. Well, this one was super easy for me. I'm becoming more and more of a Delato fan as I see more of his work, and I love this Catwoman in general, and I don't like that Strange in general, so this was easy. I went with Catwoman.
Yeah, I think it's pretty well known, my feelings on the Catwoman cover. No thanks. Strange all the way here.
Yeah, I've liked Auto for a while, but I did go with Strange on this one. Catwoman kind of gets lost in the background because of the color palette there. The clock stands out more than the character, and I know she's a thief. She's supposed to blend in and stuff, but I like the contrast in the Strange cover. What's wrong with Strange?
All right, I'm alone on this one. Okay, let's see.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Catwoman 58 moves on. Well done, Kevin.
Thank you.
And many voters. Have
we hit 1 million voters yet? I'm just I know you're not good with math, but just guessing that real quick.
No.
Okay. Daggone it. Maybe next round.
Shooting for double digits. No, I'm kidding. We're already at double digits.
Man, seriously, how would you feel? If it was 1 million? Man, imagine the work for you.
Imagine. I would say you guys would have to help there.
Right. Or hire a staff of some type.
Yeah, or AI. I'd use AI somehow. It's like calculate this,
Gotcha.
Yeah, or calculating service.
All right.
Next up, Gotham City Year 1, number 1 from Ryan Sook versus Detective Comics 1057 from Lee Bermejo. This one, we're looking at 70% to the winner.
All right, this one, I hesitate to say, but I'm going to put it on Pat anyway. I'm a Bermejo fan, But after all the conversations we've had about this detective cover, I actually went with Gotham City Year One on this one, which I don't think I would have. What was the date these were out? These are out in 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely. You compared these two in 2022, I would have definitely gone the other way. But subsequent conversations over and over again sent me to Gotham City this time. So
It's like you're growing as an art appreciator.
I guess. Okay.
Or recessing, one or the other.
What's the word for like not typical, like what's eclectic mean? I don't even know. What's eclectic? You know, like this special kind of different art appreciator rather than good typical art. I don't know, you know, something like that.
Yeah. One's artsy fartsy.
Yeah, that one. That was the type of term I was looking for. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they always say at the paintings and stuff, museums and exhibits.
Right.
All right, Pat. Sorry, we're talking over Pat's turn.
That's all right. I don't have much to say here. I don't think you're going to be able to sell me on Gotham City. I mean, it's technically a nice cover, but it just doesn't. If I walked past a shelf and saw that sitting there, I wouldn't give it a second glance. So I voted for Detective, and I just pretend Commissioner Gordon's not there. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely walk past Detective and pick it up, but I would even pick up Gotham City Year One because I like the car. And yeah, it's just things like that interest me. So I would have picked that one up. So I voted for that one.
Okay. I actually think the part that you sold me on with this one, Mike, was that I originally during the pick 3 didn't even notice the bat signal. I just thought it was a reflection, but you pointing that out to me makes me like it even more. So I thought you were going to point that out. But anyway, all right.
All right. Let's see. The winner and moving on was 70%.
Oh!
Looks like Pat walked out of the store with no books in his hand. Gotham City Year One moves on. Yep, I do like that. Wish I got that series. All right, next up. Detective Comics 1075 from Bruno Redondo versus Ghost Rider #1, KL New. The winner here, what did I say before? 70%. This one's 75% went to the winner.
Okay. So this is a pretty even matchup for me. I like both of these covers a lot. I think ultimately I don't like the perspective. Well, I shouldn't say I don't like, because I said I like both these covers, but the perspective of Ghost Rider, of the Ghost Rider cover, is what I think lost it for me. You know, it's like I'm under the tire on the road, like under the tire, you know, like looking up the shocks or spokes or whatever. So I ultimately went Detective.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably what's tipped the hand for me on the Ghost Rider cover. In favor of it is the layout. I like the layout better on the Ghost Rider cover, even though I don't like the muddiness of the painting. I just think it's technically a better laid out cover than the Detective. So I went Ghost Rider.
Okay.
I liked that Ghost Rider a lot until I saw it beside that Detective. I'm with you, Pat, though, on the muddiness of it. Ghost Rider gets lost in the color of the bike as well. I'm not a fan of that bike either. I like a more traditional motorcycle. And I'm a big Bruno fan, so I went with Detective 1075.
All right.
Yep. Oh, I always say mine, and then I sit here waiting for somebody to do something. But
right, we're not there yet, Mike. We're gonna need someday. We're gonna have somebody in the background. We can just talk and look the way I was gonna say look good, but we can just talk and look the way we look while everyone else does the work. But we're not there.
I got to get one of my kids down here just to be the button masher.
Right.
All right. Moving on with 75% of the vote. Ghost Rider number 1. Shocking.
Hey, and that comment about me not saying we look good was a dig on myself, not on you guys. You guys are studs.
Oh, of course.
What? I missed it.
Oh, okay.
All right. So there you go. Ghost Rider moving on.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. Like I said, I don't dislike this cover. Yeah.
Redondo's got another cover or two, I think, in here, so he can still move on. All right. Next up, Spine Tingling Spider-Man number 1. Juan Ferreira. Patrick even helped me with this. I can't roll my R's, so
yeah, that's the only thing.
Ferreira. And he's fine in the video. He's fine. However, it's
sure.
Good sport. Versus Batman 138, Chrissy Zullo. And I have to say this real quickly. I know Patrick has said that this isn't one of his favorite Chrissy pieces of artwork. So I actually went and looked her up, and yeah, she's got some phenomenal stuff. So I kind of see where Pat was coming from. But anyway,
Okay.
go ahead.
Well, this one was easy for me. Even after trying to take a second look for a long period of time for the spine tingling, I still couldn't dig it as much as I dig that Batman. The only thing that made me even question it for a minute was just that it's not Halloween anymore, so it felt out of place now, but it's still really good in my opinion, so I still went with Batman.
Yeah. Yeah, like Mike said, I didn't like any of the Christmas or the Halloween covers that she did. It's funny you say that about her because I just saw something. I can't remember. I don't know if it was I can't remember who it was. Just like today, I swear I saw it, and I just thought, yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, spine tingling Spider-Man.
Yep. Yeah, I voted for that spine tingling Spider-Man. The first time, I voted for the Batman as well. And even though I went and looked at other stuff, and she has really great stuff out there, I still voted for the 138 this time. I'm such a fan of that one, so went that way. And I didn't do percent.
Just sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
70% of the vote.
70%.
Yeah, 70.
Pat, I was just gonna paint the corner a little bit. Do you actually dislike this, or you just don't think it's special, and you've seen other stuff with her, so you don't like it, or do you actually dislike it?
I kind of dislike it. Kevin.
Is that right? Daggone. Man, all right.
I knew you, Pat.
All right.
All right. Moving on. With 70%, who are we looking at next week? Spine tingling Spider-Man number 4.
Oh man.
Agrees with Pat and dislikes Batman 130.
Well, I won't have the Halloween conflict, so I'm going to take that as a way as a positive here. This is not Halloween anymore. I won't have to worry about that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right. Next up, King Spawn 11, Francisco Matina versus Detective Comics 1061, Lee Bermejo. The winner here, 65% of the vote.
So I'm not a big fan of either one of these. Incidentally, I tried to sell the King Spawn 11 on the Whatnot show on Friday for $1. Nobody wanted it. So heads up, anybody, come to my Whatnot shows. I try to give away stuff. But anyway, they're both fine, and I appreciate them a little bit. But overall, I didn't really care for either one of them. But the winning/losing, whatever you want to say, decision was, of course, based on Batman being upside down. So I went King Spawn.
Yeah, I'd vote that detective right side up, upside down, rotated 90 degrees left or right over that on any day. Detective all day, all the way for me.
Okay. Wait, hold
Yeah,
on. You want to think about it for a second, Pat? Are you sure? You sounded
Um,
like you were doubting yourself a little bit.
Let me see.
Nope.
No, I'm still gonna go with detective.
Okay.
I went with detective as well. Both of these covers, side by side, it's a depressing matchup because they're so void of color and anything that's uplifting. They're just both bleh.
Very drab. Yeah.
And side by side, I like them both less than I did last time.
Separately.
Last time, yeah, separately. But yeah, I went with Detective Comics
Okay.
for the same reasons Pat did.
Okay.
All right. What did I say it was? 65% of the vote went to
KO.
King Spawn, number 11.
Yikes.
That's surprising, though. Actually, I thought for sure the detective would take it, even though
It is.
I feel the way I feel. It is surprising. Yeah.
Would you guess that was a Spawn? I guess you could guess that was a Spawn cover if the title wasn't on there.
I don't know. That's my problem with it. Yeah, I don't think you could. If this was a Virgin cover, no way you're guessing that.
Yeah. It's like some trash got caught up in the wind. It's all tattered on the ends.
Like an angel's wing that got ripped off onto a cross or something.
Oh, I see that too.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
fine though. Anyway, let's see what's next. Oh yeah, this is a good matchup right here. Catwoman 47 from Jeff Decal versus Black Adam number 3, Raza. The winner, 67% of the vote.
I like that you said that 67. I like that you said that, Mike. Look, here's a sidebar question for both of you. Pat first. Do you think it's a better matchup if they're similar or contrast? Which is a better matchup to you, Pat? I mean, I know it depends on the covers, yada yada, but just in general, would you prefer a matchup to contrast each other or be similar?
I think I'd rather see a similar matchup.
Yeah.
And
How about
have
you,
to
Mike?
decide.
Yeah, similar. And to expand on it a little bit, kind of like a modern digitally produced piece of artwork as opposed to, like a book from the 80s or something that's traditionally drawn. Because a lot of times for most people, shiny and new is more attractive. So the digital art style is real
More appealing to them. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a high speed, low drag look to it with more color variations and stuff like that. So yeah. So long answer. Short, long.
Yeah. So yeah, I like them being similar as well, I think as well. So yeah, we're all on the same page there. This one, it was such a quick pick for me, and it's because you have them right after the last matchup. So this one isn't exactly upside down, but it's a 90% upside down, or whatever. What degree is that exactly, Mike? Since you're so good at math.
Pat would probably have it better.
It's close to 45, I'd say.
45.
Yeah.
Okay, so this 45-degree angle shot out to me immediately, like I have abruptly had to look away. I was so annoyed by it, so I went Shazam. Easy.
Huh.
Yeah, exactly, Mike. Does your neck hurt right now? Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, so easy pick for me. Black Adam. Yeah, Black Adam. I said Shazam, but Black Adam.
Yeah, I don't think the Catwoman cover is bad, but I just think the Black Adam cover is just so much more striking. So I went Black Adam. I think. Yes, I did.
Yeah, I went with Black Adam as well because it's striking. It'd make a great T-shirt or a poster. Yeah, like it just glows right off the page.
Yeah.
But I mean, that Catwoman is awesome.
Was anybody reading that book, Black Adam?
No.
Didn't have the excess money to add it. All right, what did I say this was? 67%. Moving on.
KO.
Black Adam #3.
Nice.
So if you haven't read it, get out there and read it before next show.
Hey Pat, what do you think of the Black Adam movie?
Didn't see it yet.
Damn it, Pat.
I'm stuck on the DC movies. I'm on Aquaman. I haven't seen Aquaman yet.
You own them though, right?
At this point, probably not.
Oh, okay.
Not all of them. And in fact, I don't think I have Black Adam.
Well, I know I didn't ask Mike because I know you said you and them didn't like it, right, Mike?
Correct. I like the Shazam movies much better.
I was pleasantly surprised by it. I liked it. I hated Shazam 2. Have you seen Shazam 2 yet, Mike?
Yeah, I thought we liked it.
No, don't even.
Yeah.
With the Skittles unicorns?
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
Oh my God.
Inappropriate, but funny.
Oh man, I hated that movie so bad for
I remember we talked about it on the show.
I was just reminding you of that to make sure we were thinking about the same movie, but I dislike that for many reasons, except for besides for the Skittle unicorns. But
yeah, I thought we liked it. Definitely liked the first one a whole lot, and I thought we
I liked the first one as well. Yeah.
Like, let me put it this way: I know I liked it more than Black Adam.
Okay. Right.
I like The Rock, but I like The Rock in Jumanji.
I thought the Rock was a perfect Black Adam, though. I thought he was great.
No, because I just saw The Rock.
What do I know? I think The Rock has a little bit of acting chops. He's not. People give him a hard time, but he's not that bad in my opinion.
Yeah, he's great in Jumanji. The Jumanji movies are fantastic.
All right.
I thought of something else, and he was good in that too, but I can't remember. Who's going to see Minecraft? See Minecraft?
I'll definitely see Minecraft, but
Minecraft.
streaming, yeah.
All right. Next matchup. Pat, I know Patrick has this one marked on his calendar. Action Comics presents #1 from Puppeteer Lee versus Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood #1, Bill Sienkiewicz. The winner here, once again, 67%.
Nice. Well, I'm going to blame Pat again on this one. He totally flipped me on Action Comics.
What?
And I had to go. No, I'm totally joking. I love that Action Comics so much. This was an easy pick for me.
Me too.
Every time I see it, because incidentally, I'm pitching Whatnot a lot tonight. I'm selling this on the Whatnot show too, and for $3, I think it's a $10 cover price.
7.
Whatever. So it's a lot more than 3. But I love that Action Comics. So every time I look at it and show it, I love it even more. So Pat, what do you pick?
Surprisingly, I picked Moon Knight here. Just because.
Okay.
Yeah, I went with Action Comics presents as well. I like Superman's posture. I like the tattered cape. He's all worn and all that. I think it looks awesome.
Yep.
I do like the Moon Knight. I like Bill Sienkiewicz, but I can't get over how awesome I think that Action Comics is. All right.
Yeah, I agree.
So let's see who's going to be crying themselves to sleep. Kevin and myself or Pat. Oh, you never know. One of these may have been claimed.
Yeah, someone else might be crying themselves asleep.
Right. All right. Moving on with 67% of the vote.
KO.
Action Comics presents #1. Wow.
Sorry, Pat.
Sorry, Pat. Get to look at it again.
Hey, on that note, I saw a clip of the Adventures of Lois and Clark, and they had a Doomsday on there. It was the episode where he flew Doomsday into the sun. Is that the right Superman? I can't remember. I always get my CW Supermans mixed up. There's Adventure of Lois and Clark. What's his name? That's the old one. What's the newest Superman?
Superman
series?
and Lois.
Oh, okay, Superman and Lois.
What was the
Did you
Dean King one?
Wasn't that Adventures of Lois and Clark? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so Superman and
That's the
Lois.
last Superman show I watched.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So did you see that with the Doomsday when he flew him into the sun, Pat? Do you remember that episode?
From the new show, Superman
Yeah.
and Lois? Yes. hmm
What did you think of that Doomsday?
He was pretty good.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm
I agree. He looked pretty cool. I was surprised because I'd never watched the show. I was looking at that CW clip and I was like, "Daggum, that looks pretty good for a TV show."
I'm gonna have to look for that episode at least just to see Doomsday.
Yeah, yeah. Another sidebar question: can you even say TV show anymore, or is that just date you like nobody's business, Pat?
There's fewer and fewer of them these days. Pretty
I
soon.
mean, but it is still a TV show then. So even though it's on cable or streaming, it's still a TV show, right?
Well, it debuted. It's over now, but when it was running, it was debuting first on a network television show as a network television show.
Okay, so I'm good then. Okay, gotcha.
I think some things, if they're like a Netflix, if it's a Netflix original and it's a series, I think that could be called a TV show because it was never intended for the movie theater or.
But that's when I think you date yourself because if they drop like 8 episodes at once,
Oh yeah,
on a streaming service,
yeah.
I think that's when you date yourself, right, Pat?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with dating ourselves, of course.
Sometimes that's all you can get.
That's all we can do. What can we do, right? All right,
All right.
Mike. Go ahead.
What's next? Here we go. Nightwing 93, Bruno Redondo making another appearance versus Batman Adventures number 5, Dave Johnson. The winner here, 70% of the vote.
This was easy for me too, although I can definitely appreciate both of these covers. I think this matchup actually worked. They could either one of them maybe have won other matchups, but going up against each other. I'm not a huge black and white fan to begin with, but then against an excellent color cover like that Nightwing, not to mention the sword-bearing imagery that's kind of happening on Batman, it was easy for me. I went Nightwing pretty quick.
Yeah, I hate this matchup. Given that there's so few that I really, really like left in this cover combat, I hated to see two of my favorites head to head here. So yeah, it was a tough, but I had to give the nod to Nightwing cover just because of the color and the layout and the striking. I love Batgirl's cape. There's so many things I like about it. I had to give it the nod here.
Yep. Yeah, for all those reasons you both said, I went with the Nightwing as well. Sorry, Dave Johnson.
Yeah.
All right. It's like I want to tag some of these guys, but then I don't want to do it. Like I'm not going to tag Dave Johnson on this one because all three of us voted against him. It's like, Dave, look, your book in this competition.
That is
we all
true.
three voted against you. Sorry, man.
How many episodes? Or how many issues was that Audio Adventures?
I don't know. I didn't get them. Did they have? I think they might have a second series too, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Or something very similar.
Yeah. No.
All right.
Let's see what moves on with 70%.
KO.
Here we go. Nightwing 33. Bruno Redondo making his move to round 3.
Nice. That is such a great cover. That's good. Yeah.
I'm gonna get all those because I've got all those Nightwings. I need to get them all out and just set them all down and look at them all.
Yeah.
All right. He did the interiors too. They're fantastic. All right. Next up, Wolverine 38, Lionel Francis Yu versus Edge of Spider-Verse number 1. Scotty Young once again trying to make moves. What's his furthest? He made it to almost the finals once, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he made it to a semifinal. Yeah.
Doing some quick math here. Carry the 10. 75% of the vote went to the winner.
Nice. I would think that would be a little bit closer, but anyway, I love both of these so much. This is parroting what Pat was just saying about the last two. I hate getting rid of either one of these. These are both great in my opinion. Ultimately, I just went with I prefer serious art more than cutesy or funny art. And of course, I'm a big Wolverine and Captain America fan in general. So I went Wolverine 38 on this one. And it was tough. It was tough.
Yeah, tough matchup for me as well. I just cannot. It's hard for me to vote. Francis Hughes, Cap, and Wolverine, and he's drawn them so many times, and they always look great. I love them. So yeah, I went Wolverine here.
Yeah, I ended up going with Edge of Spider-Verse. It's the Scotty Young factor. I'm trying to push him through.
Okay.
But I do love the Wolverine book. I even like the background. You know, you look at the silhouettes in the background, the shadows there, they look great. It is a fantastic cover, but
Yeah,
it's the Scotty Young. Just trying to support Scotty there.
yeah, I get that.
Yeah. All right. 75% of the vote went to
KO.
Wolverine 38. I guess I promised to vote for you next round there.
It's in memory of Karen.
Yeah. Did she vote for that? Yes, she did.
I'd have been shocked.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I don't even know why I looked.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Moving on. Nightwing 106 from Dan Mora versus Daredevil #1 Marco Cicchetto. 95% of the vote.
No way.
No.
Check it again, Mike.
Are you
And
sure,
they-
Mike? That means it's super close. Like there was hardly any votes for one of them.
Let me look. Correct.
Wow.
I know.
That's shocking because these are both awesome.
Boy, I don't know what to think about that.
I don't know which. I have no idea which direction that means it could have possibly gone either. Yeah, this one was super tough. I love both of these so much in many, many ways. Ultimately, honestly, I think what was the final deciding factor on this one for me was how much, spoiler alert for the next live stream, how much I love the new Daredevil show. So I just ultimately went Daredevil on this one just because I love both of these so much.
Yeah, very good matchup. My final decision came down to Bruno Redondo had lots of chances in this.
That one's Dan Mora, though.
That doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
I meant to say Nightwing. I get them confused. Isn't that Nightwing's alter ego?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, right.
I thought so. Anyways, now that I've embarrassed myself.
I didn't mean to call you out, but I was just trying to get you to vote for Nightwing.
Yeah. Well, that's what it came down to. Too many Nightwings. We had plenty of Nightwings to go around in this cover combat. And because even though Marco Cicchetto, is that his name? Marco Cicchetto?
Right.
You've heard me rave on the show. I love his artwork. I loved this series, but that is definitely not my favorite Daredevil cover he did in that run, but I gave it the nod here just to get a Daredevil cover in. Sorry.
Yep. I get it. I voted for Scotty Young.
Yeah.
I went with Nightwing on this one, but I do agree with you, Patrick, because there's still a Nightwing cover coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my last vote. I saved this to the end, and I was like, well, there's already been so many Nightwings. So
Yeah.
And whatever gets it to be completed, get the vote in, however it works. That's what's so awesome about cover combat. It could be just the randomest stuff that makes you vote one way or the other. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, this was a toss up for me. I like them both. I kind of like the background on the Nightwing a little bit more than the non-background there, but I guess it is because it's just more rainy and foggy and dark. But Yeah, they're both great, but I went with Nightwing.
All right.
Catch me in another day. I vote for Daredevil.
Right.
All right, moving on. But this was a big landslide for
KO.
Daredevil #1, Marco Cicchetto.
That's surprising, man. I mean, obviously it's fine, but yeah, I would have expected that to be like a 52% or something like that.
I think people were Nightwinged out, kind of like what Pat was saying.
Yeah, that could be.
They're like, oh, look, another Nightwing. Yeah.
And since Daredevil's on everybody's radar with the new show,
Yep.
Radar.
No pun intended.
Right. Yeah, I'm still trying to get through season 1. Not that it's a bad show. It's a great show. It's just finding the time.
Yeah, you're getting further and further behind.
I am. Every day I'm further behind. Wasting my time doing the show. I could be upstairs watching Daredevil. All right. Next up, Detective Comics 1056 from Puppeteer Lee versus Once and Future 25. Another Dan Mora. Can he move on with this one, though? 85% of the vote went to the winner.
This one was pretty easy for me, pretty fast. Detective 1056 was a pretty simple choice. I dig the car. I like the brooding, ominous Batman, and I'm not a fan of the faceless Once and Future. Although that cover is definitely quality. Yeah, easy for me.
Yeah, not a huge fan of either cover. I kind of don't like the Batman for the reasons Kevin liked it, I think. So I went Bruno Redondo or Dan Mora here. Once in Future King. Once in Future No King. What am I talking about? Once in Future Chiron.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, I went with Detective Comics because for all the same reasons Kevin did. I love the car. I love the angle there with Batman just staring down. No, insanely bad. So, Detective.
All right. What's another sidebar question, Pat? Are you more scared if you're looking up at that Ghost Rider at the wheel range, the wheel level, or are you more scared if you're looking up at this wheel level up at that Batman?
Boy, that's a good question. I'd never, if I was one of these bad guys, I'd never want to run into Batman. But Ghost Rider's no picnic either.
Yeah, they're scary for different reasons, right, Mike?
Right.
What do you pick, Mike?
Yeah, well, initially, my initial reaction would be more afraid or more scared of the Ghost Rider one because the Batmobile's parked.
That's true. That's true.
But the motorcycle was flailing towards me with flames and chains. And
that is a very good
parked car, but I can't dodge.
I think you just won me over with that argument. That was good, Mike.
All right, thanks.
All right.
Moving on with what did I say? 85% of the vote.
KO.
Flames and chains.
It is Detective 50. And this would probably help, like we say, character driven here.
Yeah.
Once in Future, nobody knows who those characters are, especially when the face isn't shown.
Yeah.
Anyway, I need to finish that series, by the way. All right. Next up, Thor 27 from Nick Klein versus Batman and Robin #3 from K.O. New, legendary artist of Ghost Rider #1. The winner here, 80% of the vote.
Yeah, I guess that checks out. This was easy for me too. The super thigh workout Thor definitely is not. I'm not a fan of that effect. So yeah, the Batman and the Robin with the action and everything that's going on there, it's very cool. It's Batman and Robin.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the thunder and lightning thighs Thor either, but I gave it the edge over Batman and Robin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I'd still feel a test on your choices, Pat, because I would have I'd have bet the house on you to pick Batman and Robin here over that Thor. Dadgum.
I would have guessed Thor. He likes Nick Klein a lot, so I think that gives it
Yeah.
kind of like a half a point more if you're working on calculations and math.
Yeah, but that Batman and Robin is so cool.
It is cool. Look at that. And if you're claustrophobic, that Thor cover is terrible because that alley got crowded real quick.
Right.
I went with Batman and Robin, number 3.
Okay.
Oh, did I say a percentage here? 80%. Wait, was it 80? Oh, yeah.
I think you did. I think you went with 85 before.
Nope, that was Detective Comics was 85.
Okay, I could be wrong. Yeah,
Oh, I
definitely.
did say 85 before. The match before.
Right, gotcha.
All right. 80%. Moving on.
Oh.
It's the super fast action cover of Batman and Robin number 3. They are new.
All right.
Yep. No, nothing else to say there. All right. Here we go. Brave and the Bold number 5 from Ben Oliver versus Dracula number 1, the second printing from Joelle Jones. This one was close, 55%.
55. Dadgum. That's surprising.
Yep.
That's awesome, though. To coin the term once again, I appreciated the artsy fartsiness of the Dracula in this one over the brooding Batman. So yeah, this one was easy for me. I love that Brave and Bold cover as well, but yeah, the Dracula was a pretty convincing winner for me on this one.
Yeah. Don't like Batman on that cover. Don't like the gargoyle on that cover. Don't like much about that cover. So I stuck with the other Batman and went with Dracula.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, I like everything about the Dracula cover. I'm with Pat on the gargoyle. I don't like it. It's too real looking. Doesn't look like stone.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that aspect. Yeah, I didn't even have to get that far though.
Yeah, I do like Batman in that one though. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the gargoyle. So Dracula number 1 it was for me.
All right.
All right.
Interesting.
55 went to
Oh.
Wow.
Oh,
Dracula number 1.
Batman loses.
Yep.
yeah, it's a little surprising because of that. But I guess if there is a character that people are familiar with, character recognition, Dracula's up there, of course. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Sorry, I was looking at votes. Next up, Flash 1 Minute War number 1, Serge Acuna versus Alien number 11, Mark Aspinall. The winner here, 92% of the vote.
Huh. I'm pretty sure what that means, but I don't dislike that Flash as much as I think has been mentioned elsewhere. But it's pretty easy for me with this Alien. It's really cool, and it looks like a freaking photograph. So, Alien.
Yeah, I went Flash here. Although when I voted, I did my votes like a week ago. Most of my votes, I left a few to come back to. And when I was looking at them, I was like, did I really vote for Flash here? I wasn't really sure. So that must tell you it was a little closer than I thought. But I did go Flash here in the end.
All right.
I went Alien. Yeah, just not a fan of the Flash. I love the Alien one. That cover kind of freaks me out because, that could just be in a cornfield back home when I was a kid.
Right. Yeah.
Relate to that cover, sort of.
Right.
Around junk cars out in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
And stuff. But so yeah, Alien number 11.
And that looks like an old Chevy truck from the 80s too. So
yeah, I think that's Chevy.
yeah.
So moving on with 92% of the vote,
K.O.
it is Alien on the pick 'em up truck.
All right.
Nice. Yep. Get behind that one. All right. Once again, another alien. This time, alien number 3 from John Boy Myers versus Moon Knight 21, Alex Worley. 60% of the vote went to the winner.
So I went my first rivals mention of the night.
Mark it. 50 minutes and 35 seconds.
Moon Knight drives me nuts in Rivals so much, and I'm not a real big fan of this anyway, even though I almost thought about picking it because more of your kind of Nightwing conversation was, putting 2 aliens through, especially since this is more of a typical alien shot than the other one anyway. I gave it a second thought, but ultimately with my Rivals experience, I couldn't pick Moon Knight. I still went alien again.
Yeah, just not a big, I think I mentioned it on a previous round, not a big fan of Alex Horley's painting artwork. And I think that, the green glow on the alien cover is really cool. So I went alien.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I went alien also. I love that cover. I love it. In solicitations, I pre-ordered it. It's just fantastic. I did not even think about ordering the Moon Knight cover. So I went alien number 3. So moving on with 60%.
KO.
Alien 3. Thanks to us.
So what's the Moon Knight's artist again? What's his name again?
Alex Horley.
So his covers are typically like that painting kind of scheme look?
Yeah.
Do you like other ones?
He's just not my thing. He's been around I think he's been around since the 70s, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a Frazetta look, of course.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with him, so I don't know.
Anyway, I'd like to check out his other stuff, that it maybe isn't Moon Knight.
Right. All right. Moving on, the last matchup of the round, Predator versus Wolverine number 4, Bill Sienkiewicz versus Nightwing 99, Bruno Redondo.
There he is.
There he is. 80% of the vote went to the winner.
I could see that going either way. But this is my least favorite Nightwing cover of the round. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. And I'm serious. You come over to my house someday in the future, you might see this Predator Wolverine cover framed on my wall because I love it more and more every time I see it. So this was pretty easy for me, Predator versus Wolverine.
Yeah, as much as I like Bill, there's just something about that cover. I know he's super stylistic, but the proportions of the Predator and of Wolverine just look weirdly out of whack to me. So I went Nightwing here.
Man, I think it's so perfect.
I love that, like that Moon Knight cover from earlier in the night. I love that Bill Sienkiewicz, but this one just doesn't do it for me.
This time I went with the Predator Wolverine, Bill Sienkiewicz, over my boy Bruno and Nightwing. Because I think this is a great cover, but I think he had better covers out there in this competition. And so I put it on Sienkiewicz and that Wolverine because I'm with Kevin. I love it. I think it's great. And I guess we'll have a competition to see who will have it framed and hanging first.
Yeah.
I won't be able to hang mine in my living room though.
Man, if we have a Predators versus Alien matchup, that's going to be so awesome. But I could definitely still do without the 20th Century Fox and the whole brown line down the side. Yeah. Like this would be so much better without that, but it's still awesome. But yeah, anyway.
Yep. All right. Let's see. It was 80% to the winner, which was
KO.
Yeah.
Predator versus Wolverine, number 4.
I think I've only picked one wrong tonight. Rocking.
Yep.
I missed like half. I'm hurting.
keep score. All right.
All right, on to the next round.
Yep. Hey, listen.
He's back.
11. Volume 11. All right. So,
KO.
going into that round, I don't want to go forward because this is the first matchup.
Oh, okay.
So going into round 2, we had 6 claimed covers participating.
Right.
Now, going into round 3, we have lost 2 covers.
Oh man, 4 to go.
Yep, 2 claimed covers were eliminated in round 3 or round 2. So we have 4 competing in round 3.
Still a good number, though. Still a good number.
Yep.
Still a good number.
And I swear, anybody who's not familiar with Xcellar Comics, we love giving away stuff. No lie.
Yeah.
Right, Mike?
Yes. Yeah, you do. I remember. I Patrick and I do as well, but you really love to give stuff away.
On the Whatnot show with my card game, I actually gave away 3 foil edition variant covers, and I was fine with it. I was happy for the guy. He bought like 8 lots, and 3 of them hit for bonus books. So it was great. It was great.
Yeah. What's funny, if you go back to our earlier episodes of the show, the Comics and Collectibles show, you were always coming up with new ways to give stuff away. And it's like, come on, man.
Calm down.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Anyway. Yeah.
First matchup, we've got Daredevil #1 versus Spine-Tingling Spider-Man #1. Here we go.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy here.
Yeah. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I think I've got this one. I think I know.
I have no idea what you're thinking.
All right. Next up, Predator versus Wolverine versus Spine-Tingling son of a gun. Got to run these past Patrick.
You make a note here.
I just noticed it. I need to proofread myself. Hopefully the second row isn't all Spine-Tingling Spider-Man #1.
I love how you started reading it before you realized you're. Oh, yeah, this one. Sorry.
No, I was just all right saying I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, this one's pretty easy for me, although it's gonna be. I'm gonna hate choosing, but it'll probably be easy. Yeah.
Easy. Can I tell you how much I love Bill Sienkiewicz's Predator and Wolverine?
Yeah. You also mentioned how much you love the Spine-Tingling Spider-Man too.
Yeah. Yeah.
This Spine-Tingling Spider-Man.
All right. There you go. I don't know how I even got a diploma.
Mike,
All right.
which is this easy?
Oh, yeah. This is easy for me.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
All right. I'm nervous about the next slide here. Hey, look at that. Nightwing 93 versus Ghost Rider #1.
Yeah. I'm going to say easy. That's easy. Easy choice.
Easy for me.
Yep. Easy for me. Yeah, very easy. In fact, I'm going to vote now. All right. Next up. Oh, here we go. Dracula #1, second printing versus Wolverine 38.
Daggum. This is going to be one of those. It's easy for me, but I'm going to hate picking. But it's going to be easy. Daggum.
Yeah, I think this is an easy one for me.
It's probably going to be easy. Obviously at this point we've thought about these covers individually quite a bit.
Yeah.
So should come to a quick conclusion. All right. Next up, Black Adam #3 versus Action Comics Presents #1. Kevin, go.
This, man, again, it's going to be easy, but I'm going to hate picking it. Man, every single one on this. Daggum. That's how
I'm
it
gonna
is.
love picking this one. Easy for me.
Yeah, this is hard for me. I think I voted for both of these all the way through.
I think I have too. Yeah.
All right. Next up. Look at this matchup.
Ah,
One's
Completely,
going.
completely random. Alien number 3 versus Alien number 11.
tough. Yeah, it's tough. Definitely going to be a hard choice for me.
Yeah, it's pretty easy for me, I think.
I guess this is tough. Hard one.
Yeah. Cool, though. Very cool.
Yeah. All right. Next up is King Spawn 11 versus the Comics 1056. More color.
Holy gray.
I didn't even notice that until just now in my comments on the last matchup.
Easy. Yeah, easy. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This is difficult.
For all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be here today with this. This one's easy for me. All right, and for those keeping track at home, they all know what the last two covers are, right? You forgot.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I absolutely know. Let me tell you what they are right now.
Yeah.
No chance.
Spine tingling Spider-Man and Daredevil.
Stop it. Because you might be right, Pat. I don't know. All right, the last matchup we have Gotham City Year 1 number 1 is Batman and Robin number 3.
Dadgum.
That's a good matchup.
Yeah, it is a good matchup, but I hate it again. Once again, it's I don't know. Actually, no, I was just second guessing myself. I guess that means it's hard. It's hard. It's gonna be a hard choice for me.
This will be an easy choice for me.
Couple cool cars on this, right, Mike? Both of them.
Yeah, yep. Yeah. This one's hard for me. I gotta think on it. So,
All right.
that was it. We just blasted through there. Not many left.
Yeah, getting down to the nitty gritty, shows will get shorter and shorter.
Yep, 16 left.
Already starting to feel the excitement for. I always this is what I do. I'm always thinking weeks ahead. Cover Combat 12. All that'll entail. Not trying to dismiss anything here yet, of course. Really hoping people, of course, are still to the end and someone wins something. But when we get down to this late, there's a total of 5 rounds and then the finale, right? Yeah.
Yeah. The finale is usually the 6th round.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're getting right there. So, make sure everybody gets their votes in. And that's the biggest thing that, of course, we're telling people. You can vote yourself through when you pick a cover, and you can get all your friends and families and coworkers to vote too. This is completely the opposite of a typical voting rule kind of game. You can totally, push it through in whatever way you want. Right, Mike?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That'll do it then. Let me see if I can close this out without Karen's assistance, without screwing it up too bad. I'm not counting my blessings, though. So let me start here as I try to stall. Okay, so first of all, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to get notifications for all of Xcellar comics content, not only Cover Combat, but our regular show. And then please vote on round 3 of Cover Combat starting now. You can vote on the YouTube video you're watching. Or you can go over to the Facebook post that Mike will make shortly. They're usually up within a half hour, I'd say, right, Mike?
Yeah.
You can go over there and vote on each matchup individually over there, whichever way you prefer. And you can do that until next Sunday, or it's not next Sunday, it's the Sunday after next, March 23rd at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And like I already said, you can comment here or go to the Facebook post. Then watch Cover Combat 11, Pick3 Edition, Round 4, Monday, March 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is 2 weeks from tonight. We are flip-flopping weeks. We have Cover Combat with weeks we have live streams. So you got 2 weeks to vote now, which that's how we're going to hit 1 million votes, because you got so much longer to vote now. Right, Mike?
Yeah.
And then lastly, please join us for our next regular live stream on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook this coming Saturday, March 15th at 8:30 a.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a great show. I already spoiled. I'm definitely going to be reviewing Daredevil and, have a Whatnot show hopefully Friday. So, lots of good stuff coming, and we appreciate everybody checking us out. All right, Pat, did you have anything else?
Nothing else.
Mike.
Nope. Nothing else.
All right, Karen, we miss you. Thanks for checking out our show. Vote, vote, vote. And until next time, don't forget, appreciating great art is awesome, and voting on which covers you think are better is a lot of fun. So why not watch Cover Combat, buy Xcellar Comics, and do both?
Xcellar out.
Damn it. Where's it at?
Karen.
Okay. Xcellar out. That's not it. That's
it. I'm calling Karen. You didn't know where the button.
You literally should. Because I literally. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, I found it.
All right.
Xcellar out. That's not it. Just
Not it.